Hello everyone, welcome. This is another video, strategies, tactics and boosts for FNA class, the qualifying phase, and this week's event is a North Europe event. So as you can understand, Valerie Bottas and Magnussen are the two drivers that are going to be boosted this week. Maybe some of you will use one or both of them. To tell you the truth, I'm not going to use any of them. I'm using my top two drivers, Hamilton and Russell, which I have them in level 8 at epic level 8. So for our qualifying phase, I think we have three tracks that we have managed to go well most of the times. Let's see what we're going to do. We have one or two changes, so stay and watch the video. It's not the same as last time. So we are going to Spain to race in Spain, Belgium, Austria and Japan. And in two of the races there is a possibility of raining. In Belgium 29%, in Japan it's 50-50 to have a dry or a wet race. So let's start with Spain, Barcelona, and we had Barcelona in our opening and final round in last event, and well, we had suggested, to go one pit stop, and for the first driver we went successfully, very successfully, 5 laps with a medium compound and 3 laps with a soft compound. The second stint we used downforce and it was perfect. Alternatively, you can use Nazar. For our second driver, we tried, if you don't remember, we said we can go 3 laps with a soft compound and 5 laps with a medium compound and use Nazar. And we did that, and Nazar wasn't enough to get 5 laps with a medium compound and be able to push. Don't forget that in this strategy the second stint is 5 laps with a medium compound. We need more more good tire management for this strategy, so that's why you are seeing a change there. Taurus or Frost would be ideal for this strategy, and that's what we're going to do for our qualifying. Alternatively, of course, we can go one pit stop again, of course, but for 2 stints with the medium compound, 2 equal stints, and then we don't need tire management. We are going with Kawai engine. Some of you have have suggested that we can go 4 medium and go with Dead Soft or Eclipse or Firework or Gladiator, you know, all these fast and furious boosts, because of, let's see it again here in sector 1, because of the big at the end of sector 3 and the beginning of sector 1, there is a big straight, and in the end of the straight, Dead Fast or Eclipse, Gladiator, Firework, Lumberjack, Hex will give us an edge and a very good opportunity to overtake someone there at the end of the straight. It's not far from the truth what you have suggested, and we are probably going to test it, to test this strategy sometime, but for now we are staying with Downforce or Nazar for our first driver 5-3, and we will test again 3-5, but this time with Taurus and Frost. If we don't get the results we want, then even if we get the results we want, we will test the Fast and Furious theory in Barcelona too. So you can test it this week, and you can send us your feedback how it went. So that's it for Barcelona and Belgium. Okay, now here I think we all know that Sector 1, the red sector, is the key sector in Belgium with the strategy we have selected. So we are going the first driver, the one that is in front of the other. We are going with two pit stops, soft compound 2-2-2 of course, and dead fast. We say Gladiator, but our second choice would be Eclipse or Firework or Hex, something like that. For our second driver, we are picking the hard compound, 2 equal stints, 3 and 3. The hard compound for because we want to be able to push with Eclipse or Hex or Firework, so we need a little bit of tire usage too. Some of you here again have suggested to go 4 laps with the hard compound and 2 laps with the soft compound for our second driver, and of course then we are going with Frost or Taurus. Nothing else is going to work. We need a 5 in tire management, but I have used it. I didn't quite succeed with it, but I have tried it only once, and once is nothing. So I have it in mind, and I'm going to use it again sometime and see if it works. The only problem with it is that maybe, I don't know if it happens, but maybe because you are pitting on the 4th round both drivers, you will have a problem there with stacking, because if the strategy works and the second driver going 4 laps with a hard compound gets in front, he will be too close to your first driver, and then maybe this would be a problem, but we will see about it. Now we have 29% of raining in Belgium, so if it's a wet race, don't worry, again the same strategy. 2 pit stops, 3 equal stints, 2 laps each, and Hex or Dead Fast for our first driver, and 1 pit stop, 3 laps each stint, and excuse me, Eclipse, Firework, Lumberjack for our second driver. If you go with Dead Fast for your first driver, then go with Hex for your second. If you go Hex for your first driver, and I would suggest go Hex on the first driver, because you don't need tire management at all, and use Dead Fast for your second driver, which gives us 1 in tire management, and we will be able to push a little bit more. So yep, that's it for Belgium and Austria. Okay, here we did miracles this week, both in opening and in final. we managed to unlock, as we say, Austria. I was searching um, a long time to find the best strategy here in Austria, and I finally, of course, with your help and my team's help, I finally came down to this, and we're going to try it for the third time in a row and see if it works. One pit stop, 5 laps with a medium compound and 4 with a medium compound. Again, the second stint, Herald, great choice. It worked perfectly. We got P1 both times with Herald, and I have to you have to pay attention. Herald is going to the driver that is in front, and that is going the first stint 5 laps with a medium compound, because Herald doesn't give us tire management. And so in the first stint we are going on the yellow, just cruising around the track, and we push a lot in the second stint, which 4 laps with a medium compound and pushing is enough, is great. For our second driver, 4 laps with a medium compound and 5 laps with a medium compound the second stint, because here we are using downforce. Our first choice is downforce, and downforce will give us the tire management we need in order to have the tires to push in the last laps. So that's the strategies that we followed this weekend, and it worked perfectly. But if you have doubts, if you want to try something else, go for two pit stops, 3 laps each stint, soft compound only, and then wood. And if you don't have wood, then tune in to get quick pit times, but also get some good results. Haven't tested that. I always haven't tested in duels. I have tested it, but I haven't tested this strategy in okay, now haven't tested it in an event, so maybe I will try it to see what happens. If it's good, you know that qualification, the qualifying round is a good time to make some different choices to experiment with your strategies. So maybe we will test it in this qualifying round. We'll see. It's the third race. If the first two have gone as expected, as we want, then maybe in Austria we will test the theory of 2 pit stops. Okay. And finally, Japan. Here we have it's 50-50 if it rains or not. So we all know that Japan needs tires and corners, grip, needs a lot of a good boost for overtaking, maybe. So if it doesn't rain, let's go with hook. 4 laps, well, medium and soft compound only if you have excellent tire management, or if you like going with the green button a lot in your racing style. If you like to push a lot like me, then 4 laps with a hard compound and 3 laps with a medium compound, and hook. It worked very nice last time we used it, but perfectly worked going with TuneIn. I think this is the track that TuneIn works is at its best. And 3 laps with a medium compound, 4 laps with a hard compound. But if you are not in the middle of the pack but a little bit in front, then maybe you can choose 3 laps to get a good start in the race using the soft compound, pushing at the beginning, maybe overtaking and getting in front of the pack, and then you don't care, maybe you will go with 2 pit stops then, because you will be P1 and you will make the gap, the gap you need to make the extra pit stop. But here we are talking about the middle of the pack, and TuneIn 3 laps with a medium compound and 4 laps with a hard compound. It would be a very good choice. And it would be a very good choice if it rains in 4-3 or 3-4, whatever you choose. TuneIn, Char, Prince and Hex are good choices if it rains. Probably TuneIn and Hex, and then as secondary picks Char and Prince. So that was it. Japan, track number 4. Okay. Yep, that was the right button to make the table go away. And let's okay, now you see me. That's it for the qualifying. I know that many of you say that I don't even use boosts in qualifying, and I was doing the same until a few months ago, but then I decided to start making these videos and give everyone a little bit of help of what to do in tracks and what to use. So now I'm spending them. I know that many of you say, okay, qualifying is easy, I'm not going to spend my boosts, my precious boosts in qualifying. But if you are going for P1 in your group, and not just be 20th, 30th, 50th, then you will need boosts, because every place that you lose matters, every point that you lose matters, and you know, you have to do your best. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. If we have something else, something different to suggest, we will do it on our live show, on our live stream of the qualifying phase. So subscribe, press the the little bell that will say to YouTube, notify me when Sotiris uploads a video, or when Sotiris is live streaming. And of course, show some love to the video and to my channel, some likes. It would be great. So thank you for watching. I hope I helped you. I'm expecting feedback. I like that you are starting to send me your opinions, your suggestions, your feedback about using these strategies and these boosts. And this is how we are going to make our strategies better. We are going to make this together. This is not a one way only. This is a two-way thing. So I'm waiting for your feedback, and I'm waiting you on my live session tomorrow. Thank you, and see you tomorrow. Bye.